This is the Phcen 12-inch seamless metal skeleton muscular figure. I don't want to call it action figure. And this is his little brother. So we're going to be reviewing this little guy today and comparing him to this one. Let's get started. So this is the 6-inch to the 12-inch. Now this is TB, it's either TB League or TBL League, I'm not sure, but it's still a Phcen doll, and from what I've heard that Phcen either joined with them or sold out to TB League, TBL League, and created a smaller one. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted this small one is because, let me jump back, it's $44.88. Correct that, $46.88 at Amazon. So the reason that I wanted this little guy was, one, I collect figures. Two, I'm thinking it would be a lot easier to pose than the big guy. And three, because it comes with a head. That is the main reason, whereas the big brother does not come with a head. Now, this guy, it looks like a it looks like a combination of Stallone and what's the guy that did Captain America? Chris Evans. Where's my camera? If it'll actually focus on it. Let's see if it'll do that. Focus from the hand. But it looks like Stallone for some strange reason. And then Chris Evans. If both of them had a baby together, it would look like this. So yeah, it comes with a head. Now right off the bat, the muscles are there because you have two figures. I think it's the A and the B, and this is the B figure, and this one has the muscles just like the other one. So let me just compare them real quick before we actually get into the interview, into the review. So bring up Big Bro, looking buff as usual. So this guy is like no real slouch, really, compared to, you know, he's got the abs. He's got the quads. Is this the quads? I think this is the quads. I don't know. Don't get on me. And even so, like the veins right here along the calf. I don't know if my camera's gonna pick that up. You see that vein right there? So let's check out his back. Even his back is kind of nicely detailed. So number one, yeah, I collect figures, so I wanted to get that. Number two, it came with the head. And number three, it would probably be a lot cheaper for people who want to buy figures to get this small guy. Let's pop his head on real quick because I've been seeing this guy without a head forever. Let's see. I don't think that would fit. Yeah, that'd make a good comedy, but it wouldn't fit. So let's get bro out the way. It's little brother's turn here. Let's see if I can pop it on here real quick. Come on, get on there without breaking his little neck. Is he on? I guess he is on. Okay, straighten out, straighten out. Now the one thing, if you get the 12-inch figures, the heads, and something I had mentioned a couple times, the heads are too big for the neck. The neck is always small compared to the body. What did I just say? The head is big compared to the neck. Now, if you were muscular, if you were a bodybuilder, your neck actually gets, you know, thicker, and it would fit under the chin. And this does it very nicely. So I say it looks like Stallone. Let me zoom in a little bit more so we can get more of the figure. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and I will try to look at my monitor to make sure that this guy is still on par. So right off the bat, it's firm, it's tight, it's tight. It's not going anywhere. I always see if they can do a split. That's number one. He does a good, nice little split. Nice little split. This is wearing out on the big guy. After 3 years, if I stand him up, eventually the weight, because he's heavy, the weight will actually tip him over because these will actually move and come down. These don't move as far as the big one because the big one, I think the feet comes like way down. I had to stop and look at it for a second. And let's see the range of motion. And another thing is the big one, once I lift the shoulders up, the shoulders won't go back in place. It drops down. So hopefully this guy is doing good. Now one thing I feel is because it's thinner rubber, the rubber is much thinner than the big one. So I can feel the actual metal right here. So that might be a fear one day it might come out. So the neck, let's see, the neck has got fairly good neck range here, going down, left, and right. I'm going to try to do an actual review of it and not play with it. So the arms, if it comes straight up, I can feel it. Once it hits this, it gets tight, and it's kind of like I'm forcing it to go up. Keep looking at the monitor, but it will go up. And it comes back down. I don't like the flat shoulders. I really don't like the flat shoulders. And I don't want to keep going back to the big guy. But I will eventually. I'll put him back to back. See, he's got the actual traps here. Well, this is kind of a little flat. But, I mean, small minor points for a cheap, now I don't want to call it cheap, a less expensive figure. Let's see, we got the... Oh, that's nice. That's a good little side bend right there. You can like touch your toes if he had an open hand. Let's see, forward bend. Can he do a crunch? Oh, that's pretty good. Now the rubber will pull it back some. It will. If I hold it, it will go all the way down, but the rubber will bounce it back. Just like the legs, you can only close your legs so much. Then the feet, that's as far down as it will go. But of course, it'll swivel all the way around, which, you know, you won't want your feet to swivel all the way around. Going back. And the reason that I fell in love with the big guy over here, I'll keep him like to the side so you can just see his little arm so you know who I'm talking about, is a lot of times when you move, you'll bend him or bend the figure, the muscles will actually react like muscles should react. So it's perfect for drawing. So this little guy here would work well if you have a lot of 6-inch figures. This would go perfectly with them in line, so you can actually do some scenes, create some scenes, and have the pose them and then draw it. Now it comes with some shorts. I'll show you what it comes with in a second, but I'm not going to put them on there like the other big guy here. It came with like 2 penises, and this has not. It just has a couple pair of hands. So let's get to the hands and see what we got going on. Step to the side, bruh. So here we have his little shorts. I think he has some shorts, and I think that might be just it, some shorts. But now, one thing that I will tell you about, any kind of dirt or anything will stick to this rubber. This is kind of like a dirt, hair, whatever magnet. Because if you look at this guy, look at his back, you see the dirt on that, and that's just from laying it down on my drawing table. So anytime I have like some drawing, what do you call it, eraser shavings or something, and I set them down and not knowing, it picks that stuff up. Not the shavings, but the dirt that came from it. So yeah. So as of this lasted 3 years, and the only thing I see is a little tear right here. And of course, look at my review. I'll try to leave a link, and it tells you about the joints, how they kind of get a little wonky. So back to the little brother again. So as I say, if you have these shorts, if you get one, I guess it would be best to put some kind of powder on them to get the shorts up on them, but I'm not gonna put the shorts on. Let's get into the hands. So we've got these grabby hands, and I think these are supposed to be like grab people around the throat kind of hands. You just grab somebody and, you know, just grab them around the throat. Or you can be like, I'm wondering, what's for dinner tonight? Okay, Brian, don't let the geek come out in you. And we have, what is this? I guess this is a holding fist. Let me get them out first. These are kind of like holding fists, but it can hold something, maybe a gun or something. Maybe a sword. No, I would say more of a sword, because the other ones are gun holding hands. There you go. This is where's my camera? This is your gun holding hands. So let me pop these out. And look, it comes with some candy. Some candy. Some rock candy. No, don't eat this, little kid. Don't eat this, because this is just to keep it fresh. It says, do not eat, throw away. Do not eat that, throw away, okay? I'm going to eat it later. I get hungry. So this is what it comes with. The slacks, the actual figure, and the 2, 3, 4 sets of hands, including the one he has with him, 4 sets of hands. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I know my table is leaning a little bit. Let's see if I can stand him up. He should stand up. He stands up pretty good. And my table is at a bit of a tilt. So I guess it would be great. Let's take a hand off. See how hard or easy it is. Pops off, but I wouldn't change his hands too many times. How easy it is to pop it on. You have to hold that metal. The other one had the metal is a lot thicker, so you have something to hold on to. This one is like thinner than a wire coat hanger. Definitely thinner than a wire coat hanger. I almost had it on, but I felt the joint. There you go. Takes a little work. And as I say, I feel that joint. I can even see it coming through. You see that little bit of a shine right there? That is that joint, that metal right there coming through. So you'd have to be careful about how you don't grab your face and be all embarrassed. You'd have to be careful on how you actually twist that. Let's see with the knee. The knee is also right there. You feel that joint right there. So that's going to be one of the things. How long would it take to pop through? But this is not going to be something that I'm going to be throwing around or jumping around. It just adds to my collection. What's up with your shoulder here? Look at that shoulder, that little lump on his shoulder. See if I can fix that. There it is. There's his shoulders. A little better. I think it's going to take some getting used to figuring out what a skeleton is, because even right here, let's see if you can see that. You might not be able to see that ball. A little ball right there at the tip of my finger is coming through. It's not coming through, but you can feel it under the rubber. Even though it is a little thicker here than it is definitely in the elbow. But if you get something like this and you don't go crazy with trying to continue to, I don't know, create all kind of poses every 5 seconds or just being rough with it, then you might be able to keep it for a while. Keep it good for a while. Since my camera's up, I can't set them on the table and, do some dynamic pose. I was never good at posing unless I needed to, unless I saw the image, or if I drew or wrote a story and like had somebody jumping through a fire or something. Then in my mind I could see the pose, but how people can just throw a pose on there and keep on going. So again, am I satisfied? I am very satisfied. I am very satisfied. They have another one that is not as muscular as this. The same way they have, I think they have like 3 bodies in this, maybe three or 4 bodies. This is the most muscular, and then it just goes down. I think one is more of an athletic pose, and another is like a normal body. So yeah, real short pose. I like the box. I really like the box, and it was like TBL League or TB League. I don't know. TBL League. I don't know. Hard to say. Let's eat some candy. Let's eat some candy. Throw it away. So yeah. Okay, so I like the head, because you can always get your head where you can always practice drawing heads now for your up shots. Is that chin dirty? Or is that a shadow? Or is that, it's like a, I think it's like a kind of a beard, I guess. Or like a shade, like a, what do you want to call that thing? Focus. Shadow, 5 o'clock shadow. Face is really nice though. Really nice. But it's all about reference. It's all about reference. Put that arm back. You see them lats up there. Got them abs, those not striations though. Starts with an S. I can't remember. Legs are pretty good. Got the little back muscles in there. Got the thing. I saw something because it comes around like that. You can actually bring the shoulders around or bring them back. Pull them back. I think I have a lot of fun with this thing. And it's really light too. It's really light. You just got to figure out, like, already the bicep is like, the arm is twisted. There you go. It's weird. You have to rotate the joints or they'll kind of like come out of place, not fall out of joint, but they'll come out of place. It's really weird. So yeah, quick little short review. Let's pull it back and then show the big guy again next to the little guy. All right, so as I said, this one doesn't come with a head. If it did, it'd be much better. But some of those heads are just $60 alone. This was, what did I say, $64, which is just, you can get this one for $89. No, $46. Okay, so that's double. This is double this. $46. No, $64. $46. Good price for something like this. Is $89. No head, but you get, I think, two more pair of hands. It's been a long time. I have everything else in the box, and you have shorts and wristbands, and this. But the thing is, no heads. And see this, the foot here, it comes down further, but the joints, they loose. They'll still stand up, but every now and then it'll just tilt and fall over forward because these are becoming very loose. Because I had them standing probably for the first couple months. I just had them standing up. And I guess he got tired of standing up, and he just kind of like collapsed over. But this thing, if you look at it, I mean, just the, the muscles in the chest, the striations, it's awesome. I'm gonna buy another one. I always like to buy two of everything, just one to keep and one to play with, I guess. So where you at? Where's my camera at? Close. You see some striations in his chest. Shoulders are pretty good. And for those people that are having trouble with anatomy, this would be really, really good for you to start out with. So one last thing before we go. I'm gonna reach up and grab a little guy here. And this guy, I'm not even gonna mention the price again. This was $140 or something like that. I have a video on this too, the review on this. And see, this guy's either a lot taller, but this was never really 6 inches. This was never really 6 inches. And one more before we go. Buddy Coon, my buddy, right here. I plan on doing a review on this and this compared to, and probably now compared to this and this. Which one is better? By far, this is cheaper. I think this bad boy is, I don't know if you can find them, and that's one reason why I jump on a lot of these overseas ones, because there will be an investment later if you take care of it, because they're hard to find after the first few months or the year before they come out. So, but this guy comes with a lot of features, and I ordered the black one, which will be out in November, and it has a lot of stuff too. And I'll show you all the stuff that you can get. I think I read on this guy. So yeah, just imagine these, a scene with these guys, doing something. Where's the choking hand? Here's the choking hand. Get that on camera. Choke the life out you, bro. Where's my money, fool? Where's my money? Yeah, see, that's the geek coming out of me. Okay, I'm sorry. The geek coming out. Hold them up, Arnold. Yeah, there you go. Holding them up in the air. If it was on the ground, you could see holding them up in the air. Like, yeah, body slam. All right, let me stop because my whole reputation just went right out the door. All right, so yeah, I like figures. I don't play with these. Popular contrary belief, I do not play with these guys. These guys sit up on my shelf and they collect dust, unless I just need to put like 2 or 3 of them together to see how a perspective scene would look if I can't see it in my head. So that's basically the only reason why I buy these things. And then the fact I say I like dolls and guns. So that's why I bought my Nerf collection. So yeah, that's going to be it for this little guy. Let me zoom back in before I go, because he looks so tiny and minuscule with all that space. All right, so again, $46, $46.88. Amazon. Get it before they sell out. Because things like this, you don't know. They might just be like a dime a dozen, or they might just sell out and be just hard as crap to find, like these guys here. Hard to find and expensive now. So yeah, but get to at least $40 to $80, $90, $100 total. I mean, you spend $100 on jeans, or you bought the new iPhone for how many $1,000s? So yeah, get something or spend money on something that is going to help you make money and help you further your career and your dreams. So it's another reason why I buy these things. So that's going to be it for this review of the TBL League, or the TB League. It's supposed to be Phcen. It's still supposed to be Phcen figure. TB League 6-inch scale, or was it one half scale figure. All right, so yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. And if you're watching this, what I'm doing is I'm going to do a 30-day art challenge, where I'm going to draw something every day for 30 days and get it up. So I'm going to have to draw and upload it for the same day for 30 days. So that's what I'm working on now. So I'm just trying to get these in between that, because I have so much that I want to do. So yeah, I'm going to ramble. We out. See you later. Amazon, $46.88.